Hi everybody, my name is Malaysia Jordan and this is the Boujee Bookkeeper. Welcome back to my channel. All right, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over the 5 money management habits that will change your business in 2023. Let's hop right into it. So let's start out talking about the importance of money management in a business. If you ever see a company go from zero to a Fortune 500 and then back to zero, most of the time it came because they mishandled money. So it doesn't matter if your business is set to make $1 million this year. If you do not have these money management habits in line or already in order for your business, then again, you can suffer tremendously. So let's get into the 5 money habits that will change your business in 2023. Number 1, doing your bookkeeping weekly. Bookkeeping is simply just organizing and categorizing the financial transactions that come into your business. So every time that you make a sale, every time that you buy something, you have to either categorize that as an income or revenue or categorize it as an expense. So that is what bookkeeping does. Why bookkeeping is so important and why you should do it weekly is you want to make sure you always have a handle on how much you're spending. How much this week did you spend on expenses? How much did you make this week? Did you make any profit this week? With those two numbers, you can find your net income. So doing your bookkeeping weekly will always keep you on the forefront of knowing whether your business is profitable or what are the profitability of your business. Number 2, review your financial statements and your numbers monthly. This is so important. Again, we always want to stay ahead of the game. As a bookkeeper, I constantly hear, I don't know where my money is going, or I don't know what's happening with my money, or I don't know if I'm going to have enough money to pay my employees. Reviewing your numbers will answer the questions that you need, those very big questions that you need to make sure that your business continues to run smoothly. So make sure that you're running your profit and loss statement, right? Because that shows how much income you have coming in versus how much expenses to get your net profit. A gross profit doesn't mean anything. A gross profit is how much you made in sales before you take expenses out. That means nothing unless you take those expenses out, because we all know what it takes money to make money. So you got to make sure you're subtracting that revenue from those expenses to get your net profit, and that's all found on your profit and loss sheet. Then you want to look at your balance sheet monthly. How are my assets doing? How much do I owe other people? What do I owe in loans? How much equity do I have in those companies? Those are all important things that you need to be able to know at a drop of a hat. Why? Because you may need to make a purchase very fast, but how can you make $1,000 purchase when you don't even know if you have $1,000 in your account? Right? Maybe you're ready to go. Maybe you scaled so big last year. Now you're ready to go out and get a loan for that building. But if you don't have your financial records and your finances in order, then you run a probability of not being able to be accepted for that loan. So reviewing your numbers monthly will always put you at an advantage, and it's a money management habit that you need to start today. 3, so important. Save money for taxes now, starting in January. You want to save at least 30% of your income monthly for taxes, right? So if your business is legally compliant, then you're going to be paying quarterly. You're going to be paying your sales tax. You're going to be paying your estimated tax. You're going to be paying your self-employment tax. You also will be paying your income tax, payroll taxes, if that's something, if you have employees. So you want to be making sure you are saving and accounting for right now at least 30% of that income going to taxes. 4, pay yourself monthly. You got to pay yourself. One thing as a business owner that you never want to be in the position is you are paying everybody but yourself. You have to take care of self. And along with taking care of self, then we go ahead and we have successful businesses. So you want to make sure you are paying yourself and you're paying yourself correctly. Are you going to pay yourself a salary? Are you going to pay yourself through stocks and bonds? Are you going to pay yourself as a W-2 employee? How are you going to pay yourself? And then going about and setting it up correctly is super important. So make sure that you are paying yourself monthly out of that income. Last but not least, number 5, clean up that spending. Go ahead, since we're already reviewing our numbers monthly, look how much you are spending on expenses. Are you spending too much on travel meals? Are you spending too much on miscellaneous things? Are you spending too much on decor for your office? We all want to be bougie, right? But if you got to be bougie on a budget, then we got to be bougie on the budget. But the number one thing you want to do is every month, every week, whatever it may be, go into your QuickBooks, go into that software, or go and look at your financial statements and clean up that spending. That way we can cut costs of doing business. And if we cut costs of doing business, then we end up doing what? Making more money. And who want to make more money? My bougie bosses. So, like I said, number 5, clean up spending. All right, you guys. So those are the 5 money management habits that you need to have in 2023 to see the change in the increased cash flow that you want. We'll go ahead and do a quick review. Number 1, do your bookkeeping weekly. Number 2, review your numbers monthly. Number 3, save at least 30% of that income coming in for taxes, baby. Number 4, pay yourself monthly. And number 5, clean up your spending. Find ways to cut costs and more ways to make money. If you are a business owner and you need help cleaning up your QuickBooks, you need help managing that QuickBooks, or you just need help because you're scaling so fast and you need to be able to answer those questions and you do not have the time to be inside your books, go ahead and set a consultation with me. All my consultations are free and I would love to talk to you. How it goes, you'll sit down, tell me what you need. I'll see if we can work together and we'll move forward from there. Go ahead and make sure you log on to www.thebougiebookkeeper.com and make sure you follow me on all social medias. You guys have a great 2023.